before we get started, I wanted to show all the pieces that we'll need to make one mask. So this is the pattern that gets printed when you print it from the pattern online. And you can see if you choose to make a child size mask, when you print it from the printer, you can choose to print it at 80% or even 90%. And that just means that it's going to print out much smaller than the grown-up size mask. So this is the adult size, this is the child size for comparison. Okay, so what we're going to do is when you make this, you have to set this side of the pattern along a folded piece of fabric so that when you cut it, you end up with a fabric that looks like this, right? But then it opens up into that. So that's why when you're cutting it, you want to lay it down on top of fabric that has a folded edge all along. So it says center front, place pattern on a fold along here. So that's what that means. Now you're going to need two fabrics though, two of these for every mask that you make. So here I've chosen purple and leaves. So what you'll do to set yourself up is take the pattern that you want to be on the front of the mask that everyone will see and open it up so that the picture or the pattern faces the table, just like this. And then you want to do the same thing with the next piece. So the picture or pattern, if there is one, will face you because that's the part that's going to face the face or touch your face. So we'd open it up and then we'd turn it this way because we want that part to face us. If you want to see what that means with a different fabric that has a pattern so it's easy to tell, I can show you. So this is the same thing, it just has a pattern so you can see what's the outside and inside. You would open it up and you can see this is the wrong side of the fabric. You will take that and you touch it to the other wrong side of the fabric like that. So I'm doing the same thing, I'm just choosing to do it with purple because I like the combination. So when you set this part up, you'll see in the other video that you make little cuts here on your fabric as you go around cutting, and those show up on the fabric here. And these are little guides to help you know where to fold and hem things. So it's important that as you lay down your pieces, you smooth it out. You could iron it down too. But basically you want all those little lines to line up as close as you can. It's not going to be perfect, but if you look here, they're lining up. And over here, they're lining up. So that means it's pretty much where it needs to be. If you look at the side edge, you'll see all the lines are more or less lining up. So once you have those two pieces in place, you can iron it down and then see another video about how to fold and iron the pleats. But you also need for this mask 3 more pieces of fabric. You'll need one little piece that is 2 inches by 10 inches long. So you can see about how long that is compared to the mask itself. This is the side bind. So this will show up on the side of your mask. An example of that is here. So I chose blue. So wherever you put this 10-inch piece, it'll be appearing on this part of your mask. And then the other pieces you need are some straps to help hold the mask together and to tie it onto your face. So those will appear along the top and the bottom of your mask. So those are made out of these long strips of fabric, which are 42 inches long and 2 inches wide. So I will put it on the table here and show you it's pretty long. So you need 2 of those. And I will show you how to turn those into your binding strips. So that's what you need to get started.